One of my very first videos on YouTube was an EDC update. Very early, I fell in love with Cutlery Lover videos and nothing fancy and not. And Cutlery Lover is still my favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTubers to this day. And I got into blades, both nice by the coast, Victorinox blades, and there was one Victorinox that particularly drew my eyes, and I said, wow, wow, that's cool. We all had a Swiss Army knife. We all have a Swiss Army knife, Victorinox red one with the red scales, maybe blue, but this is uh, Victorinox Cadet, and it's very thin. As you can see, it's very thin and pocket friendly, but very capable, very classy Victorinox Swiss Army knife. And this is not your everyday. This is for the connoisseurs, for the EDC guys, for the lovers of the brand, or for someone who sees it in the mall and says, wow, that's something different. And what makes it different are these ALOX or aluminum oxide or aluminum scales on this knife, and it has a checkered pattern, and it absolutely looks gorgeous and amazing, and I love it. This is one of my favorite knives out there, and this is something cool that I can just look and stare at. Then this was also a special knife to me because it was sent to me by one of you guys, by one of my early viewers, Laura from Florida, and thank you so much. I will always have it, Laura, and cherish it and keep it. So for around $30-ish, I'm not sure. I will link you Amazon link in the description box and full disclosure. If you get one, I will get like, I don't know, small commission like 50 cents or I don't know, but at no extra cost to you. So check out the links in the description box. That way you help me do this videos. And in these days, I wanted to return to something which I really started off my channel, which I really love doing it. So let's get back into the plate. So here you have a small place you can engrave your name. I was thinking about engraving here EDC Connor or something, which I might actually do. And here you have a lightweight aluminum scales and a classy red Victorinox logo. Absolutely beautiful. It's a small blade. I will put your specs, length, weight, and everything in the description box so you can check that out. But it's very thin, has 2 layers, and those 2 layers are for the primary blade. And if you never had the Victorinox before Swiss Army knife, they come very sharp. The blade is mirror polished, and it says here Victorinox was made stainless, and the blade is razor sharp. You can literally shave your hair. You can shave with this one. I'm not gonna do it on video, but trust me when I say you can. And I did some things to the edge here. I need to do a little bit of refinishing this edge. But what I wanted to say, if it's your first time having a Victorinox, this is a slip joint knife. It has no lock, but it's very hard tension. It has a tight spring, and it has a half stop here. So when you want to close the knife, make sure your fingers are out of the way, otherwise it will cut your finger off. I'm not kidding. It will slice it and like into Swiss cheese, because it's very sharp. And at this last part here, somewhere here, the tension spring cuts up and it helps to close the blade. So see this part here. So this part here, be very careful. So other than that, this is a primary blade, very sharp, very capable blade, and honestly something that is non-threatening, and no one will raise an eyebrow when you put something like this to open a leather package box and something. The downside to this one is you have to use both hands, 2 hands, to open it. So that's one of the downsides. Now it has here secondary blade, smaller blade. Oh, actually, it's not a smaller blade. I forgot. Sorry. This here on Victorinox a Cadet, and this model is called Cadet. There are many other models, and let me just quickly show you how I use and carry this knife. As I attached this little chain so I can hook it up to my pocket, and I have a little here jeweler's loop because I like watches, and this is part of my EDC, but I'm gonna unhook it so I can show you easily. This is part of my EDC because I use it to inspect watches and whatnot, but this is how you get the knife in the pocket. I'm sorry, I do a lot of watch reviews, so uh, I have to switch back. So you can get here a little keychain attachment. This is a very sturdy and good quality keychain attachment. And the Bantam, no, not the Bantam, sorry guys, damn it. On here, on the Cadet, you got a nail file. You got a nail file, which I honestly do not use. I tried it up, it works perfectly, but it's something that is not really necessary to me. I would prefer to have a little secondary blade here, but nevertheless, this is the Cadet model. There are many different models here in Victorinox, so you can find the one you like the best. And here on this second slot, we have a can opener. This is one of the best can openers in the business, alongside with can openers from Leatherman multi-tools. This is very efficient tool to open cans, and also you have at the tip here a little flat head screwdriver, so you can screw and unscrew screws with this. I've used it, it's very useful, trust me. And you should use this, do not use your blade because that's abuse of your blade. So that's it, that's all the tools except for another flathead screwdriver. This is a bit bigger, this is for smaller screws, and the other one is for bigger, so you can see this here. And here you have also a wire stripper and a can opener or a cap lifter. So you have a beer, nice cold beer in here, you can open it, and maybe Coca-Cola or whatnot. So very small, lightweight, fits any pocket, very thin. And what's good about this one, it's very thin, and I'm a big fan of these Victorinox A-Log scale models because they look just classy as they come. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm EDC Color, and it's been an absolute pleasure to review and this little Victorinox Bantam. No, I'm sorry, I keep saying Bantam. I don't know why. I have a Bantam. uh, Victorinox Cadet, one of the Hall of Famers, and if you don't like the combination of the tools, you can also pick some other models. They're Pioneer. Pioneer is one of my favorites because it has an awl and many other tools, but A-Log scales is what makes it beautiful. And I like this one. It's 10, pocket friendly, and absolutely winner.